is a P-I-G pig.
Hey folks, let me get a little more in frame here. There we go. So it's been a while since we've had a conversation. I had someone remind me about that last night. This is, I guess, what you would say is a moment of serendipity. I had someone last night say, well, you haven't made a video in a while. You haven't made a video in a while. And then started getting real creepy really quick. So I kind of had to block him on Facebook. Again, I'll talk to people. I'm not one of these people in the gainer community who thinks he's too good for everybody and only wants to hang out with the special celebrity types or who's that guy, Tip the Scales. I don't think I'm one of those people, man. I'll talk to damn anybody, but goddamn, if I talk to you, understand that you are talking to a human being and not your goddamn fetish. I had this dude who just kept asking me about popping buttons on shirts. And I was doing my damnedest to be polite to him, to say that I wasn't into that kind of thing. And if I was, or more appropriately, if I had any shirts whose buttons I could pop, I wouldn't be destroying the damn shirt. But if I outgrew it, I'd probably try to find somebody that I could give the shirt to. Because goddamn knows I've been in a position before where I need help from people. Now, if I could help somebody out by giving them a shirt that I can't wear anymore, I would do that rather than pop the buttons so some dude on the internet can jack off to it. I'm just weird like that, man. What can I say? However, I was thinking last night, I haven't made a video for y'all in a while. So, pardon me. So I've kind of been in a weird situation in life for the last 6 or so months. Again, those of you who actually talk to me as me, and don't talk to me as your fetish's life support system, know some of the situation. And know that my reaction to stress is to overeat. And it just so happens that I was having a conversation with Mr. PayPal last night, and he saw that I was kind of freaking out and stressing out about shit. So Mr. PayPal worked his magic and told me, go to town, fat boy. You need a chow down. And I was like, yes, sir, I do. So Mr. PayPal enabled me to do just that. So I kind of figured, since I haven't made a video in a while, and I had the ability to pick up 3 bowls from Noodles and Company plus an appetizer of Korean meatballs, I was like, yeah, what the hell, man? I'll sit down and I'll catch up with folks on YouTube. Why not? So, like I said, some of you know what the hell is going on with my life. Now it's been kind of crazy for the last 6 or 7 months now. And it gets crazier and goddamn crazier and goddamn crazier. And then November hit. And some more crazy shit happened in November. And I've kind of been dealing with the fallout from that. And so I am well overdue some good old-fashioned stress eating. God damn. I swear to God, man, I had the moment when I pulled the shirt up, man. My fucking belly just spilled out from the t-shirt. So yeah, it's been kind of a crazy 2017, man. I remember back in January when I made one of my videos, the whole theme was hold my beer. And I had no idea when I made that video that 2017 was going to be the year of hold my beer. I'm stunned with the shit that's going on, man. It's like, right when I think we've seen everything, here comes life. Hold my beer. I mean, seriously. I watch the news in goddamn disbelief, and there's no other polite way to put that. I will watch the news in disbelief. And it's like, what fucking planet did I wake up on? Or what Star Trek alternate dimension did I wake up in? I mean, seriously. Last night I was driving around, and I heard on the radio that Mario Batali was stepping down from his company, or stepping aside, because he'd been accused of inappropriate behavior with women. And that's been the theme for like the last 2 months now, man. Hey, we got a preview of it in the election with Trump running around bragging about grabbing women by their private parts. But every goddamn day there's a new celebrity who's stepping down because apparently he, and let's just say that seems to be the one unifying thing about all these cases, he did something that someone had enough dirt on to tear him down. Of course, we know it started with Harvey Weinstein. And right when we thought we were comfortable saying, hi, goddamn straight man, get your shit together, here comes Anthony Rapp, hold my beer. And the next thing you know, Kevin Spacey's career is in the trash. And it's been a goddamn nonstop touring ever since. Every goddamn week, someone is stepping down, someone is stepping aside, someone is quitting his job, someone is being forced out of his job because he couldn't keep his dick in his pants consensually. Now, I know a few of you who've had conversations with me. You're sitting there going, God damn it, Tiger, I've talked to you. I know about your past and background. You're no one to talk about that. Well, kind of, sort of. Here's the thing. For those of you who have had conversations with me and heard some of my stories, there is one big difference between me and everyone else. Well, aside the fact that I'm fucking poor and I'm going to die poor, and, well, they're famous and rich and I'm a goddamn nobody, but all the times that my penis has been in somebody, it's been consensual. That's what I don't get about these fucking men. I can't even say straight men because goddamn Kevin Spacey. What is so hard about getting someone's consent before you put your dick in them? So someone, if you're one of these fucking creepers, man, make a burner account and tell me. I would love to hear that. And here's the punchline. For a while, it was just entertainment. No, correction. For a while, it was the entertainment industry. And then it went over to politics. For example, pardon me, I know this is bad luck, so if you're Asian, I humbly apologize. This is not cultural appropriation or a cultural offense. It's just I don't want to put these chopsticks on this desk because I know where this desk has been, and I'm going to put these in my mouth. So pardon me for just a second. There have been a whole ton of Republicans who've been accused of inappropriate behavior with women, and a few stepped down. And then the Democrats started getting accused. I think it was John Conyers up in Michigan He wasn't gonna resign, but he announced that he was wink wink retiring, you know. He was gonna retire. Sorry, man, Rocket Raccoon, my left eye. He was going to retire. This retirement conveniently happened after several women accused him of sexual improprieties. And then on top of it, people started laying charges against Al Franken. Now, I kind of got mixed feelings about that. My big thing is loyalty. Don't get me wrong. Hang on a second. I'll make a mess here. My thing is being a big old fat ass. My thing is being a big old fat ass who's getting bigger. However, in spite of that, my thing is loyalty. If you want to get on my good side and you want to stay on my good side, you demonstrate loyalty. If you demonstrate loyalty to me, you'll always have me in your pocket. Back in June, Bill Maher made a comment that he should not have made. Point blank. Bill Maher used a racial word that he should not have used under any circumstances. I mean, listen, I'm Southern as hell, and I don't use the word. Maher is a fucking California white dude, and there's no way in hell he should be using the word, but he used it. And the reason I say that is, Franken was supposed to appear on his show the next week. And real quick controversy comes up and Franken pulls away. He cancels his appearance. That for me is not loyalty. If you're supposed to be his friend, you stick by him. If he does something stupid, and some of you who have talked to me know I'm the king of fucking poor life choices, especially those made in the heat of passion, naked with another consenting party. If you don't have your friends back, what the fuck can you expect of them? So Franken bails on Real Time with Bill Maher. Now, once the storm had blown over, and Maher kept his job and everything was safe, and HBO kept him, he came back this past fall. But again, he pulled the bail. Now, why are you talking about this shit, Botch? You're sitting there asking as you're trying to get your dick hard and rub it out to me eating in front of you. Very simple. When Franken's first accuser came forward, his first impulse was to blow it off. Some of his supporters even tried slut-shaming this woman. Now, we'll say it. She ain't a goddamn saint. But just because she ain't a goddamn saint doesn't mean that if she's raising an issue or a claim against him, you get to attack her with pictures of her USO appearances. We can have that conversation at another time in another place. That's not what this conversation is about. So Franken wasn't going to budge. And then a couple more women came forward and laid claims, and he wasn't going to budge. And then finally, only because a bunch of Democratic women put the metaphorical smackdown on him and said, "You need to go." He announced his resignation last week. Now, here's the thing. Whiniest goddamn resignation I have ever seen. And seriously, I know all about whiny. Whiniest goddamn resignation I ever seen. Rankin's approach was basically this. Why should I have to resign when a man who grabs pussies and another man who is an adult, fucked teenagers, gets to stay in power? Very simple, former Senator Franken. I will help you understand this with my goddamn public school education. Tune in. You won't be ready for this. Here's why you have to step down. They are Republicans. Roy Moore, Donald Trump, both Republicans. You are a Democrat. We have higher expectations for Democrats than we do for Republicans. That's the way that it's always been. The GOP has been the fucking shitbag party ever since I've been alive, man. I came alive when Richard Nixon was in power. So for the duration of my lifetime, the Republicans and the GOP, they have always been the party of shitbags. Richard Nixon was a shitbag. Ronald Reagan was a huge shitbag. One term, George was a shitbag who puked all over the Japanese prime minister's lap. His son, the idiot, personified stupid shitbag for a majority of the early 2000s. Everything about the goddamn Republicans screams shitbag. And we put you in power because we expected you to be better than the shitbags. And lo and behold, something that you did 10 years ago turned out to be pretty damn shitbaggy. So, we expect better and you weren't better. So we're going to bring someone in who is better. But the reason why I say all this is, as we speak, there's an election going on in Alabama. Roy Moore is no goddamn stranger to controversy. This is the man who used to put the Ten Commandments as a big old monument outside the church. Putting the Ten Commandments outside the church would be like me. Goddamn, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a good, relevant, geeky interest. I got it. Him putting the Ten Commandments outside the church would be like me carrying around a goddamn toy lightsaber and claiming that it was a sacred religious weapon. Now, we can have a conversation about Christianity another time. But this man was basically taking his fictional belief system and he was putting it out there. And the man was a goddamn judge. I think they took that they took that monument to the Ten Commandments down twice. They disbarred him twice. They removed him. Well, they didn't disbar him, but they removed him from the Supreme Court twice. So he decides he's going to run for Senate. And what we come to find out was that back in the 80s, as a 30-year-old man, Roy Moore had a thing for chicken. And when I say chicken, I'm not talking about that old TV commercial. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight. Nope, nope, nope. He had a thing for young girls. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been with young people myself, but the thing was, I was a young person. I was with minors when I was a minor, when I was 15 years old. Thanks to another minor, I kind of lost my manhood, or my entered manhood. There we go. Or maybe both. But again, I knew the age of the person that I was with. Roy Moore, meanwhile, it's like, oh, she bleeds, she breeds. Bring her on, man. And the first one came out with some accusations. And, of course, as Republicans are always want to do, they tried accusing her back. They tried slut-shaming her. They tried doing everything they could. And then suddenly, man, for a while, I don't know, was it just me or was anybody else having a Bill Cosby flashback a few weeks ago when Roy Moore was first accused? Suddenly it was one, and then it was two, and then it was four. They were just coming out of the goddamn woodwork, man. So here's the thing. The reason why I say this, Al Franken stepping down, is, as we speak, a goddamn man who engaged in inappropriate sexual relations with a minor could be going to the goddamn Senate. I find that disturbing, man. I really do. You know, again, I did not make the best sexual life choices when I was a teenager. Some of y'all know those stories. I just find it personally bothersome. But like I said, man, 2017 is so far, well, shit, man, it's almost the end of the year. 2017 has been the year of hold my beer. Right when we think crazy shit has happened and it's gotten crazy enough, here comes another controversy. Hold my beer. Man, look at this. I'm getting discoloration on the belt line. I'm a genuine fatso. At this point in time, it's what, December? It's early-ish December. We got about 2 weeks and change left in the year. That's my hope for 2018. My hope for 2018 is that things get better, or at least they get more sane. Oh. Of course, as long as we got Agent Orange, the pussy grabber, in the White House, I don't think that's going to happen. But who knows, man? As crazy as this year has been, I've seen crazier things. Oh, and by the way, not only did I have the 3 bowls of noodles plus the side of 10 Korean meatballs, I also have what is now a very melty frappuccino. So, Mr. PayPal, thank you very much for your assistance on this. It is greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Of course, I should say 2018. The crazy of 2017 is going to carry over into 2018 for a little while, but hopefully this time next year there will be less crazy in the world. God damn, man, I'm thinking about where I was a year and a half ago when I started this. I have filled out nicely. Big old fat daddy tiger. So I don't think I got too much else to say right now, because I sure as hell don't have any food left. So I guess we should move on to the social plugs and then let you get on your way to the next video if you ain't come all over yourself yet. Let's see here. So the best ways to get a hold of me these days, I'm watching Telegram. So if you want to get on Telegram and send me a message, I am bigfatstripeycat, bigfatstripeycat on Telegram. I'm over on Kick. Kick, I'm also Big Fat Strappy Cat, bigfatstripeycat. Over on Tumblr, I had someone, so on a whim, I was kind of feeling a little naughty one day last week. I put a few quick videos up on Tumblr, just kind of testing the water to see what the response would be like. So you can find some video, you can find, I think, some videos and pictures, recent pictures over on Tumblr. And again, that's bigfatstripeycat. Facebook, facebook.com, I think it's /u/bigfatstripeycat. Do you see a motif here? bigfatstripeycat. And let's see what else we got. I'm looking. Bear with me. I got so much shit all over this phone. Skype. Of course, how could I forget Skype, man? Can't go a goddamn minute on grammar without seeing people. Skype. Like goddamn seagulls. Skype is also Big Fat Strappy Cat, bigfatstripeycat. WhatsApp is, hang on just a second, I gotta go digging through this goddamn app, because they don't make it easy to find. Nope. There we go. For WhatsApp, it is 919-618-8452. And I think that's just about everything here. There we go. So if you actually want to reach out to me and have a conversation, again, remember, I am not your fetish's life support system. So start there and we'll get along just fine. So if you want to reach out and say hello, chances are, unless you creep me out, I will say hello back. If you'd like to see these videos on a more regular basis, send some love to the PayPal, bigfatstripeycat, bigfatstripeycat @gmail.com. If you got requests for the video, you tell me what you want to see and I will make it happen for you. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. Y'all know how to get in touch with me if you want to have a conversation. I will see you when I can make the next video. So y'all take care of each other. Y'all be good. Y'all stay fucking safe out there. And God damn it, Roy Moore, keep your dick in your pants. If I can do it, you can do it.
That boy is a P-I-G pig.